What it do? What it YouTube your world? It's your mind's a non-file shopper reporting from the battlefield. Sick as a dog, but the good word must go forth. You understand? And this will just piggyback off my last video. Excuse me. Domination, intimidation, manipulation are signs of witchcraft. And I think Brother Ralph has said, "Oh, I never thought of bullying as witchcraft." Yeah, if you think about it, you can't never appeal to the bully or the dominating individual and appeal to their moral compass. You can't. They don't care about what they're doing, how it affect you. Even if they're doing it unknowingly, like you pointed out to them, like, "Oh snap, I didn't know I was doing that. Caught my bad." Like, when have you ever known the bully to just stop because you're able to pull on their heartstrings? You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Or let's say you're in a relationship, either male, female, female, male, right? You bring to them something that they're doing that you don't like or that is affecting you, right? And they say, "Oh," and they stop. Let's say it's something they might struggle with it, but you see them struggling with it because they know they're affecting you or someone that they love personally. Nah, they might give you some word salad, or it might die down, and then it'll go right back to doing it, or they'll justify why they're doing it, or they'll project onto you or flip it onto you, but the behavior consists, or persists rather. Yeah, I got that from my man Iron in the Soul, but I was just thinking about it in my own personal life, you know what I'm saying? And I believe, even more so today, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, not everybody, but the vast majority are at the very least influenced demonically, you know what I'm saying? Even if, let's say, politically speaking, right? You point out whatever about whatever, right? If they're on a particular political side of the spectrum, even though you'll present evidence to present, open-mindedness or new ways of thought, right? They'll just argue with you. Or they'll give a counter argument based on the other party, right? Okay, let's say, I'm going to give an example. Like, let's say Biden, right? He's not Trump. And then we'll point out wars and blah, blah, blah. They're typically Republican things. When you point out that the Democrats do that too, it's just done under a different seasoning. They'll just say, "Oh, that's because XYZ excuse." Not like, "Darn, I never thought about it like that." You see what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because of the jab, and it may have something to do with it to help contribute to this. But I feel like the consciousness, at least here in Babylon, has been changed greatly. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is out for self. Or I know people who post, scriptural quotes or victimhood quotes or whatever the case may be. And these be the greatest victimizers, or they live contrary to what they post in real life. You know what I'm saying? Another trait is having an ego and an image to maintain. I'm going to segue this. 50 Cent is practicing a higher level of domination, manipulation, and intimidation, right? To a high zenith level. And I've seen it, but now what we have here, especially in relation to him, now I don't really care about celebrity stuff, but I'll cover it in a sense of highlighting it in real world applicable terms so you can see it in your personal life, right? So when he had the Jim Jones and Mace issue, right, 50 Cent routinely will sit back and sow seeds of discord amongst lifelong friends for his own entertainment purposes. But both parties that he's antagonizing never go after him. You see what I'm saying? Now, in relation to the big meats thing and all that there, right? He essentially is going to, siphon all the resource he can from BMF because he bought the life rights to somebody else, right? And for the sheer fact of the reason that somebody he's affiliated with, probably unknowingly or unwisely, took a picture with someone he don't like, then he goes after that particular person. You know what I'm saying? And not, "Oh, you say some old whatever stuff." But now, the way he'll work it out, they'll never be able to eat off of something that's affiliated with them that he owns the rights to. If I was anybody, I was like, if I'm able to think, and holistically here, I'd be scared to do business with 50 Cent because I don't know of anybody that he's done business with, or like Jay-Z, he just call him out more and embarrass him and all that. that he then had a falling out with. Just like Charleston White. He does all these, whatever. And you be scared to do anything around the man because he's keeping, notes on certain stuff that he can use at a later date if y'all have a disagreement or you do something he don't agree with. He take it to the internet in an attempt to humiliate you. A la witchcraft. I just seen a clip, right? Whereas though he was on the jump with I guess I seen a video with him with Tony Yayo on Vlad, and he was saying, man, 50 crazy, I'm his man's woo woo woo, right? So 50 Cent, now he could be doing it for clout purposes or just whatever. But this is a lifelong friend. That's why I say wickedness proceeds unless something stops it. Because typically wickedness can't stop itself. Or it stops itself by destroying itself, right? So this is somebody who grew up with the sand from the neighborhood with. And he had posted a video in which Tony Yayo mooned everybody in an attempt to humiliate him. And that's his right-hand man. And I do believe he's probably trying to go to the next level in the satanic, industry order, right? So by him actually, humiliating his right-hand man, he's showing the powers that be. I don't care nothing about him either. You know what I'm saying? I might not, sacrifice him in the sense of unaliving, but I'll sacrifice his image. I don't care nothing about that. And the way he make money is attached to me. So I'll always have power and dominion over this man. Now he might be able to take our attachment and then go off and do some more other stuff based on what we've done. But I can X that out if I feel like it. Because if I come out and say something about this man or humiliate him, ain't nobody else going to want to fool with it. That is the epitome of witchcraft. And 50 Cent is doing it to the highest level that I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Which I think it should at some point backfire outside of corporate sponsorships and all that. But as far as Negroes wanting to deal with him, nobody would want to deal with him. Because as soon as we have a falling out, or whatever the case may be, it's not like we have a conversation behind the scenes or whatever. I truly question and wonder how many true friends does 50 Cent have, or does he even care about it? You know what I'm saying? Even in these industry folks and whatnot, I heard a few other brothers say, you know what I mean? Like how many rappers signed to another rapper, and then they're able to kind of branch off and do their own thing, and they still cool, maybe outside of Outkast, Big Boy, and Andre 3000. You know what I'm saying? For filthy lucre's sake, and fake fiat currency and social status, which I don't know how, what kind of social status can you garner, or what kind of social status would be, one of your life goals if you have the eyeballs to see that society is crumbling. You know what I'm saying? So would I be the general of a barren wasteland? You know what I'm saying? Yo, for real, if you think about it. And my spidey sense is noticing this, but I never talked about it. I meant to, but because these both kind of segue into each other, I decided to just go ahead and splice them together, you know what I'm saying? And then whatever happens at the top, because wickedness, dwells in high places, I would like to believe trickles down to regular everyday society. Just like if you think about it, in my personal situation, I've been in, social groupings where, okay, I'm at a certain point and it benefits those around me, as it should, right? But then if I start trending above that, here comes the funny looks that I catch, with a quick glance. You know what I'm saying? Here comes the change of voice inflection that trigger my spidey sense, like, why you say it like that? You know what I'm saying? Now you see people moving funny. You know what I'm saying? It's real in the battlefield, but it's almost time for work. Intimidation, manipulation, and domination are the signs of witchcraft. Cover your six. Ooh, I'm out of here.